Hello, welcome to another tutorial. Today we're going to be going over watercolors. Watercolor paints are based off of water, so the main component is, you guessed it, water. This means you use water to do a lot of things with the paint, such as making it lighter or darker, blending it, and more. The colors white and black aren't used in watercolors because there's no use for them. They're usually used to make colors lighter or darker, but in watercolors, simply controlling the amount of water can make the shade you want. Watercolor brushes are long and thin and come to a point. Flat brushes are not recommended for watercolors and are used mostly in acrylics. Make sure to wash your brush after each color to avoid contaminating other colors too much. Also, always have a paper towel handy to soak up any excess water on your brush. Now, on to painting. There are two methods to create watercolors, wet on dry and wet on wet. Wet on dry is when you take your paint and apply it to dry paint or just directly onto the paper. This creates sharp, defined edges with no blending of colors. Wet on wet is the opposite, and that's when you apply paint to still wet paint or wet paper. The result of this is a soft, smooth, blended effect with no discernible edges. You mostly use this technique in large areas. Here you see me drawing a flower with the wet on dry method. It's a bad flower, but it's a good example of how to use wet on dry. And now here's an actually decent painting with watercolors. Well, I hope you learned something new. And once again, don't forget to turn in your recreation of something with watercolors on the Google form. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!